Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith. Graphic Online, truth and accuracy every day.
Hello, this is Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei of Living Streams International, bringing you matters of faith with Graphic Online. And this morning, I'd like to capture my thought. If you were with me yesterday, you realize that I'm running on the theme of the series called ZAKAR. ZAKAR, this is ZAKAR chapter 3. We've done chapter 1, chapter 2. This is ZAKAR chapter 3. And it's found in Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. The Bible says, and God remembered Noah. That word remembered is where I'm settling on. That's the geography of my thoughts right now. And here is what God said. He said, he remembered Noah. And then I checked the Hebrew word that was used for remembered, and the Hebrew word was ZAKAR. And it's very, very exciting. So this is ZAKAR chapter 3. When I checked the meaning, one of the meanings was mark. Another meaning was mention. Wow. Now this makes it more interesting. So here's the point. God marked him and God mentioned him. Wait a minute. The two are the same. No, they are not the same. You can mark somebody but never mention the person's name. You get it? You can mark somebody but no. But this time God mentioned the name of Noah. So the whole of heaven, they're doing their praise and worship. And then God said, hey, everybody stand still. Noah. And God mentioned the name of Noah. You know, God mentioned Noah. So all angels and everybody are busy playing their music, raising their hands and praise and worship, seraphims and cherubims and all those things. Then God said, wait a minute, everyone, hold. Noah. Oh, can I hear somebody's name being mentioned? It's no use, it's my name. I'm very excited. You'll be very surprised. Listen. Joseph was in prison. He didn't even know his whereabouts. He didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know his future. All he thought was that he was at the wrong place for the wrong reason. He had done nothing wrong. Then all of a sudden, somebody, the butler, mentioned Joseph to Pharaoh. Oh my goodness. May your name also be mentioned in corridors of power. Now I can go on and on. Now listen. So the butler mentioned Joseph, and Joseph came out of prison. Lazarus was in a tomb, and they had locked up the tomb, and Jesus rolled the stone, and the Bible says he mentioned the name of Lazarus. Lazarus, come forth. In the same way, I believe that in whatever circumstances you are, once God mentions your name, the tomb is going to give you up, the dead situation is going to come alive. And I mean, my goodness, what they thought was a finished story is now going to be a beginning story. So the story is not over because he's mentioned your name. And then also, if you remember, when Peter, in the book of Acts, when he got to the place where Dorcas, another word for Dorcas was Tabitha. You know, when Peter was told that Dorcas was dead, and then Peter said, all right, okay, I'm coming over. And then Peter gets there, then Peter pushes everybody out of the room, because sometimes the crowd it's not a crowd of, it's a crowd of despair, it's a crowd of mourning, it's a crowd of sorrow, it's a crowd of sadness. So Peter said, get out of the room. I don't need this companionship. And then Peter the Bible says, now Peter then goes in there holding the things that Dorcas had done, the good she had done for people. And then Peter just didn't go there and then pray abracadabra and then move. He did something. He mentioned the name Tabitha. I mean, he mentioned the name Dorcas. Oh, I'm so excited. You know why? Because when the time comes for your name to be mentioned, no matter which state you are, no matter which challenge it is, no matter what situation it is, once your name has been mentioned, you're out of that place. And I keep telling people I'm hearing my name. I don't know about you. That's my confession. When Peter mentioned Tabitha, she rose. May God also mention your name. And may you rise up out of every challenge and every issue. May God mention your name. And God remembered Noah. But you must remember that the basis for all this blessing of Noah was he walked with God. May God also mention your name. This one, I'm not sure I can give you choices. I know what you think already, so see you later.